expect it to get more pumpkinated Corey the further fall it gets. And then boom! Sometime in November when we expect it, holiday decor. Oh, it's November. Yes, that's right. That's why I start my pumpkins early. So today we are going to use a Pilates band. Yeah, the things of torture. My son is pretty convinced that this is like a decoration thing that he'll wear on his body, like a little sash, and he'll be, oh, don't I look fabulous? But these are wonderful. They come in different weights, different strengths, which will give you more resistance to them. So this is a heavy one. So it goes light, medium, heavy, and then I've seen extra heavies and beyond that. So this is kind of 3 steps up for this one. And this, you can take this anywhere with you in the world. When I travel, I will toss this in a suitcase, so you can even take it on a plane with you, and you can do your whole body with just one band. It is an amazing workout. They sell different ones. I got these online a number of years ago. I think I've done a bunch of videos with these. But you can buy them all over and just kind of price out which ones you like, and make sure you get ones that are good enough quality that they aren't going to snap on you, because the cheap ones will snap and hurt you. So I'm going to start with my upper body, because I want to be all like buff and macho. I know, buff and macho is the second thing you associate with me after thinking Rose. Whatever are you about? You're like romance novels, buff and macho, you too. I feel like those are my keywords. It's true, ma'am. Okay, mamas. So we grab our fabulous resistance band, and we put it on our wrists, and we're just going, this is so easy. So we're going to pull it out. We aren't going to pull it out and go like, that is not correct form, which is what I like to do when I go to the gym. I'm just, and I try to remind myself that form actually matters for 2 reasons. One, so I don't get more injuries, because, you know, if you're a boy mama, you know, and mini girl mamas too, that some kids are very aggressive players. My son is. I get a lot of injuries. So when I go to the gym, I'm trying to be like, okay, good form will help me not get hurt. And second, good form helps me actually engage my muscles, and so I don't have to do as many repetitions, I don't have to do as much exercise, and I get even better results. So out here, elbows are going to stay here. Yes, love. We're going to pull out. Yes, love. Pull out. Yes, darling. Almost. You can see that it's really easy, and I could edit parts of these out, and I do. I make sure it's not too much of him chattering, but you know what? I like to leave some of this in. This is honestly how I shoot vlogs, and I feel like sometimes YouTube and Instagram, all the social media, it kind of glosses over what real life is like, and you just get these great videos that inspire you, or that entertain you, or that educate you, and you don't really think about the humanness behind it, and so it makes you feel worse about your life. So this, I hope, makes us all feel like we're just all humans, we're all parents on here. So you can practice and see the difference pulling like this when your elbows are staying close to your body, or when with good form you're letting your elbows come out but not up. So out, not up. I like to let them come out a little bit because I can pull a little farther, but it depends where you're starting and if you have any joint pain. So this, you're going to get just, you can feel it in your arms. You know what that does. Strong looking, crush men and terrify them. Oh, I know. I should make a workout plan, like a workout DVD that's just how to intimidate men with your awesome macho body. That would be the title. And when I go to sell it on like Amazon for DVDs, they'd be, I don't know if you can do that as a title. I'd be like, yes you can. Okay, so we're going to scoot this further down. We're going to scoot this onto our forearms. And we are going to pull out, let in, and when we let it come back in after pulling out, we don't want to let it just snap. We want to pull out, and then slowly, while still engaging our muscles, yay, let it come back in. And I will say, while I'm doing this, I am engaging my core, because that's going to help. You know, my core is always something that wants extra work, because it just likes to do wiggle with all the cookies, so yeah. So I'm holding my core pretty tight. I'm not like crunching in my tummy, I'm not sucking in my belly, I'm just engaging my core, pulling out, letting it come back in. Now for some of my favorite parts, I'm gonna let our little arms rest, and you can do as many repetitions of these as you want. And I put my hair up, and that did not stick, did it? Completely up to you for what works for your body and what makes you feel good. There's no right or wrong. I'm just gonna tie my hair scrunchie over there. but just do the workout that feels good for you repetitions wise. We'll come back and we'll keep working on these body parts. So I'm taking my band, I'm wrapping it around ye old tootsies, ye fabulous tootsies, and I'm holding on with these parts of my fingers and then pressing with my thumb but not holding on. I'm rotating back onto my tailbone and lower back, not all the way up to my back, just a little bit on my hip area. Ready? And we're going to, feet up here, we're going to push forwards while engaging, and we're engaging all our muscles. So we're engaging our tummy, we're engaging our arms, we're engaging our legs. And we're just pushing in, slowly letting it come back. Again, we aren't letting anything snap. When it comes back, we're just pushing out. You're keeping your shoulders down and your neck up. Here, I'm going to rotate to the side because I don't know how well you can actually see that. Rotate back a little bit. Push out. Oh yeah. This is the mommy body all-in-one. If you can only have time to do one thing for 5 minutes a day, this will change your body, doing just this one move. Oh yeah, who's buff and macho? We are. The biscuits of the Wholesome feet are. So we're just going to come up our body and we're going to pit it at our shins, a couple inches below our knees. I'm going to rotate back a little bit. I'm just going to get comfortable. And you can do this at a couple different angles. I'll show you the different ones. Ready? Feet on the ground, legs open. Do, do. When your spouse sees you doing this, they're going to think it's an international sign for something, but really it's an international sign for bring me cookies and a nice tea for after I work out. Oh no! These are a little bit older bands. The newer bands, if you get ones that aren't so stretched out, because I've been using these for years, they should stay on your legs. So I'll have to excuse that because they're just the bands I have and they have been well loved. So the feet are staying planted firmly on the ground. Woohoo! Now we're going to let it slowly come back. And I'm going to put these on my thighs. I'm going to say, hey thighs, hey love you. You know what? I have had a long struggle with my thighs. You have to excuse me because this band is not behaving itself. I've had a long struggle with loving my thighs and trying to appreciate them. And I gotta say, starting to do these kind of workouts and adding in leg weight exercises at the gym. I go to a gym, my son plays in the kids' gym area. It's just changed the way I feel about my legs. They don't look drastically different, but I just feel like they feel stronger and look stronger. And it's made such a difference, you know, so instead of just running on the treadmill going, can I be the skinniest I can ever be? Which is a silly goal, right? Because our weight does not determine our value. Let's repeat that every day in every exercise video. But I think strength and healthiness really, it does make you feel better about your body. So these are going to be up on my thighs. Feet are planted down on open legs. International sign for cookies and tea. Tell your spouse this. They're going to see this and be like, what are you doing? And I help, and you'll say yes. 3 chocolate chip cookies and a large tea, please. Possibly with cream. Very possibly with some lemon. It depends on the type of tea. Now you can play with what strength of resistance band you want to do. When you're first starting out, even a little resistance band may feel absolutely crazy and hard and difficult. And then, you know, a month in, you're switching up to the next one, and a couple months in, you switch up to the next one, and then suddenly you think, oh, I can totally do these. I love that about exercise. There's this slow progression where we almost don't take the time to celebrate ourselves and go, whoa, look how much healthier I am. But you get in a year or 2 years. I realized that I started working out again when my son was, I think about 2. Yeah, I think he was 2. Because he has a fall birthday. And I joined in the fall, so I think he was 2. And it just changed my emotional well-being, my physical well-being so much because it really inspired me to start taking care of my body. You know, I did little home workouts and I tried different things and I did stuff that ended up decreasing my milk supply, so I had to stop it, and I did things that ended up hurting me, so I went, okay, I need to be careful on that. And it's definitely been a learning curve, but it just makes me feel so much better. I love it, and I hope that comes across in all my exercise videos, that this is not a video about what is the one body type that you gotta have, and it's whatever I decide it is, but instead it's really about loving your skin, because our children pick up on that. When we are not loving ourselves genuinely and authentically and really appreciating our bodies, boy, it just perpetuates that cycle, doesn't it? Our kids learn to hate bodies, our sons learn to judge women as harshly as we judge ourselves, our daughters learn to judge their bodies as harshly as we've learned to judge ours, and it's so vicious. So I'd much rather share my love of being sort of fit and still enjoying life, not being obsessive about it, but just feeling good. Okay, exercise band. Hold on, fluffing out my hair. It was up, just for the record, in case you're like, why is your hair down? Okay, so wrapping around our feetsies, stretching this out. We're going to do a few more of what we were just doing, sitting up. Ready? We're laying down for this one. 1, oh yeah, 2. We're going to do 4 repetitions of this. Excellent. Okay, so now you get an idea of what that's going to feel like. The legs are going to go like this. Your tummy's going to be engaged. You're going to go, oh yeah, there's cookies and teas waiting for me. If you don't have a spouse to bring cookies and tea, set it out for yourself beforehand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're on a low sugar diet, I've been using monk fruit to make cookies with, because I've been trying to be healthier so that I can actually expand my family.
Mom?
And yes, my love, and have even less country
I
vlogs.
think time hard poo.
That interruption brought to you by a small human. But yeah, so definitely, if you want a little treat after exercise, go for it. But if you need to reduce sugar, I've been enjoying the monk fruit. It's 0 calorie. It doesn't affect your glycemic index, which is lovely. My sister introduced me to it during her. She's currently having gestational diabetes, just as I had with my son. And kind of share tips and tricks. Oh, this feels so good. Okay, now you really want to rock it. Ready? Abraham, turn that down. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. And you can do that as much as you want. So really, full body, fabulous workout with Yieldy exercise band. And I love these things. If you have a favorite brand, let me know, because it is kind of time that I get a little bit heavier duty ones, because I've been working out with these for years. Somebody stole my extra heavy one. I can't find it. When I say somebody, I don't mean like someone broke into my house. I mean the small ferret child that I live with is, likes to hoard my things. So yeah, if you only have, a set little short amount of time to dedicate, I think that the Pilates band and even just one of these sets of moves, huge difference in your body over time, because you're engaging just all your muscles. Let me know if you want me to do a second part of easy moves for these. This is just, you do your full body. It's really incredible. I love anything that is that easy, that portable. I can take to the playground. Yes, I have worked out around the playground. Yes, other parents do judge you, but sometimes your kid has to run off steam and you just want to get a little workout in, Sometimes you gotta have no shame when it comes to working out. Until my next video, I would love it if you scrolled on down in the description box and checked out all of our teas and merch that we have for sale. It's zazzle.com/wholesomefeed, and I link right to it down in the description box. You can also check out all of my very saucy and very fun, great for moms and dads, romance books. They are filled with stories and plots and great characters that happen to be a wee bit on the saucy side. Hey, I will see you on my Instagram photos. I post there multiple times a day. Until our next video, see y'all around, and thank you so much for being just such fabulous biscuits on here. You are lovely viewers, and so many of you are so kind and generous with your time and your conversation on social media. I really appreciate appreciate it. So until next video, see you around.